everyone, it's Amanda with Americana Gardens, and today I'm going to show you guys some new plants that I just got. I have this gorgeous Alocasia here and a Calathea, and then also some sedums up in the front. And also, since I have a bunch of these cute little pots, right, they're probably like 2 inches in diameter, I was thinking I was going to go through my old succulents arrangements and repot them in these cute little pots. I probably have like 15 of them. Not sure if I'll do all 15 today, but I'll put a dent into it at least. So let's get started with the plants that I just got. I'll talk them over real quick. Look at this Alocasia. Oh, ooh, so pretty. It doesn't even fit in the frame. Okay, actually I think I might have to just get the camera and show you guys that way. Yeah, this is the Alocasia here. This is by Proven Winners. Proven Winners has recently started doing houseplants. A lot of people know them by their outdoor plants and shrubs, especially like their hydrangeas and their petunias and whatnot, but I like that they're doing indoor plants now because they're such a reliable brand. But this is called the Alocasia Mythic Alocasia. I'm going to zoom in on that name, but this is the picture for it. Alocasia Alocasia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So apparently it does well in low light areas and high humidity, so they recommend putting this in like a bathroom or something like that. Well, it's not going in a bathroom in my place. There's just no room for that. But look at the leaves. Like, here's my hand against the leaf. Okay, like this one I think is probably the biggest one. Look at that. It's like 3 lengths of my hand, if not more. And then we also have like this ribbed design on the outside there, so it's not just like one. Yeah, they have these like ripples along the edges of the leaves here, and then also it's a dark green leaf color. Now there is some color within the veins itself. It's a little bit more darker with like a hint of purple. But really, I love the height of the plant the most. And then you also have that burgundy underneath the leaves here. Yeah, the height is what gets me. I really like this. And this is a healthy plant. Look, I have 1, 2 very prominent leaves coming out already. And then I have more coming out of the stem. Like there's one beginning in here, one right here. So there's 2, and there's like 1 right in here. Let's see if I could get that to focus. Yeah, you see it? So there's 3, even 4. There is a 4th one down here. So yeah, this is a very healthy plant. It's liking its life right in this area too. I had it for about a week or 2 now. And Alocasias are my all-time favorite, and I just love the structure of it. Like it's how it just wings out. Like that's neat. That is very neat. There were 2 leaves on the bottom that I had to cut off, but that's okay. It's still giving me new ones. So, excellent. And I like these little pots that they come into. Proven Winners does that. I'm just gonna put this right here for the time being. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous Calathea. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, Calatheas are really hard to take care of. Keep them moist. Don't let them dry out, and you'll be fine. The coloring to this is different than any Calathea that I have ever seen. Well, first the common name, let's see what they called it. Pink Star. This is Trending Tropicals, aka Costa Farms. Medium to high light. But let's see here. Look at the leaves. Like, I've never seen a pattern with like the dark green on the outsides, the light green on the inside, and then there's this pink that comes out. Now there were other ones at the store that were more prominent in like the pink variegation. I did not get that because I did not like the shape of the plant. Okay, I got this one because I felt like the shape was more even and balanced, and plus it's going to grow. I mean, look at this one unraveling right here, and it also has the like the pink / burgundy undersides to it. See, this one's a little bit darker, but I guess the newer leaves are lighter. So it's a very dynamic plant in terms of its colors and that it provides. But I will be excited to see how this pink variegation unfolds over the next few months with this plant. So this is a brand new one that they released too. So when I saw this, it was like in a dark little corner. Yeah, when I saw this plant, it was actually on the shelving unit at my old store that I used to work with, and it was on the very bottom in the dark. And I was like, oh, this definitely should be out like front more so more people could see it, because I feel like a lot of people would buy this plant because it's just so, it's a very different Calathea than I have ever seen. So anyway, I'm glad I found it because I brought it home with me and it looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to see how that unfolds over the coming weeks. And the one store that I went to, Lowe's, I did a video of it recently. They had a new shipment in of succulents, and I was like, they had some really nice succulents. I didn't get a whole lot of them because I have to kind of create a plan first. But I did get some. I have these sedum auroras right here. So these stems can actually become trailing once they get big enough, and you know, like sedums, they just like a dry soil. But I like the coloring to it, that green and then that pink on the tips of it, and just the structure of the plant itself is fun. Succulents are always fun. They're very unique, probably because I'm in Pennsylvania, United States, and in the mountainous area, so having succulents is not something that we kind of just, you know, cross upon like in California. And these, they kind of remind me of like a little umbrella, right? Like if I was a fairy, I would want to live under there. It looks so cute. Mom, I want to be a fairy. But yeah, it's a very interesting plant because, you know, the different size leaves has like the rosette in the middle. Then the older leaves are darker. And I actually pulled some of the older leaves off the bottom to make it more of like a stem or tree-like. And I'm going to divide both of these up and put them in these little pots here. I have like a bunch of them that I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to also be going through my older succulents and their arrangements and just seeing what I can create new ones in here. But yeah, these are pretty. Okay, so first I have these here that I'm just going to go through and pick out some of the ones that are good and that I can use no problem, and the rest I'll just put in a little box, and they'll probably reproduce at another date. See, this one looks good and healthy. That would be so cute. Here, like, so you guys get an idea, right? Well, that's like the perfect size for it. That is so cute. I really like this idea. So, yeah, these aren't doing, they're not really full. Some of these are okay, but let me see here. This alloy is okay, but I think like this alloy should be, oh, it doesn't have a really big root system, but I feel like it would just be so out of proportion with the little little cups. I don't know. Hold on. That way you could see it better. I don't know. I have like white ones and blue ones, so, but that's a good plant to use. And this one has like a, yeah, the leaf's not doing so good. Just leave that in here. This one seems to be okay. We'll just put that over there along with this one here. See what comes of it. And then I got this one over here. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice succulent right here. That's pretty, that's looking good. Well, that one is definitely looking good. That's a keeper. Yeah, I guess I should go through these things, right? Gosh. Yeah, this one here has some new roots coming out. So this is definitely a keeper. This one as well. This is another, there's some roots on it. Yeah, there's some roots on this one, so I'll keep that. Not so much this one. I mean, they're producing babies. I don't want to get rid of them because I know they'll be okay eventually. But that seems it for that batch. Alright, and these are just mostly my pots. I don't know if this plant is, I wonder if this plant is like salvageable. I mean, it doesn't, it's not like appealing to me, but maybe because it's a dark plant in a dark pot, like if it was in a lighter pot I might actually like it. So I'll keep that out. And then I think most of these are pretty much dead except for this right here. Yeah, like most of these were dead. I got these for super cheap at my store I used to work at. Let me see here. I don't know about this one. It has a lot of brown on it. Yeah, I don't think I'll care too much for that. Alright, so let's get some of these pots out. I'm not going to take all of them. I'm just going to see which ones look good with what colors. So I'm just going to grab like one of all the different types that are in here. All right, there's that. So I have two of these nice terracotta-ish ones. I mean, I'll have to clean it up a little bit. But I'm thinking with these, because they're taller, I can actually, I'm gonna remove this one. This one doesn't look too good on it. But I think I'm going to put one of these succulents in it and one of these succulents. So one of each of these succulents might go in there. Or maybe I should just put one succulent in. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because these are going to be separated. I could separate these. Okay. Ugh. Here we go. wash the pot off in the sink. It got really dirty, and there's still some residue from like when I bought it. There's like some yellow residue like right in here. I could probably get that with like a toothbrush or something. I just have to scrub it. But anyway, this is the first arrangement, and it's cute and simple, and I'm gonna make a bunch more. One more exactly like this, the same exact replica, and then I'll be going through the other pots and seeing what else I can conjure up. So, one down. Okay, and the second one is done, and I like it. It's cute, it's quaint. I got 3 little plants in one pot. Cleaned off the pot itself. It got really dirty. But yeah, I don't use a liner for this project at least. One, I don't have anything that will really fit in here. The brown one that came in it, they actually had something on the bottom to like lift it up. And there was only 1 plant originally in here, so I figure like with 3 plants it just would not fit. And I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm not worried about it being overwatered or anything like that. I can take care of my plants pretty well, and you know, you just see what the soil level's like and give them what they want and they'll be happy. So I'm gonna move on to another design. Yeah, these guys are cute. I'm really happy with how they came out. So for my next plant, I have this Alocasia right here, very low lying, and I wonder what pot it would look best in. I don't know, the gray is kind of neutral. The black is okay. I can deal with the black. Hoping the white looks nice. Yep, it's going in the white. Yep, I don't need to go any further. Oops. Man down. This guy came out looking really nice. So I'm glad the white pot works with this. I think it's just the geometric design of the pot, and then like the pattern for the succulent itself is complementary of each other. So you may have saw me like put a lot of water in here. Let me tell you something, the soil is super dry that I'm putting in, and I'm talking like it's dust. So don't worry, this plant will live. Okay, so the next succulent that I have to repot is this one here. And I think the gray, oh gosh, focus. I really gotta read the camera for my manual for the camera. I don't know, I'm not crazy about, the black's not terrible. The gray is like, it just clashes. That's nice with the terracotta color. Let me see, what about this one over here? No, this one, absolutely. Okay, so this is gonna be repotted in here. Okay, so this one is all potted up in this little terracotta pot. It is adorable. And alright, so it's actually a new day, or a new night I should say. My battery ran out of juice last night, which is fine. But earlier today I went to Home Depot and I actually scored some a really cool pot that fits with my new Calathea, and also I got some other succulents. So, and I potted those up, so I'll show you those real quick. It's like a bonus feature because I didn't feature this in the beginning, but this is what I got today to add on to this video. First off, this Calathea is so pretty. I love the Calathea. The Pink Star. Look at the variegation on it, like with the pink. Then you have this like mint blue color, if that makes sense, and then also like the dark leaf. I've never seen a Calathea like this with 3 colors like this, or at least in this pattern. It's very nice. I like the structure of it too, so I figured, like, I rooted through all of them, and I think I picked out the best one. And of course it has like the classic dark burgundy colored underleaves to it. But look at this pot. Oh, how pretty. Very spring-like too. I know it's February, but I'm ready for spring. The colors, the blues and the greens, I feel like they really match that Calathea. They complement each other very well. Instead of like this was the original one. Yeah, just like a brown Costa Farms one. Nothing wrong with those. I still use them, but when I saw this, and I got it for like $6.30. It was on clearance. It was the last one there, and it's like a heavy-duty one too. So I feel like I really scored a good deal with that. And also, here is the sedum blooming. Look at, I love these little colors. I feel like it picks up the pinks on this succulent with the pinks on the Calathea there. And I just used some black miniature pots. These were pretty easy. Like, I still have them in their plastic containers, and I just slid them right in there. They're really not shown very easily, so I figure that it works really nice. Easy maintenance, right? So I really didn't have to repot it. I just stuck it in the pot. But look at these little blooms on it. These are so darling. And then this is one of the echeverias that I planted up in the video. Very nice color. Again, I think it just suits everything. Like, it really matches. I'm going to get rid of these plates and do a different work up here. But whatever's in this mosh tray, I'm really happy with. And I also have another one of these on the other side. How charming. That's a thumbnail, I think, right there. yeah, that's a thumbnail. And then these are the other terracotta pots that I put sedums in, like this umbrella one that I love. And I have one up there in the front that I had previously, and this is also with the red and the blue right here. This is purchased new, so I did this little arrangement, and I think it's cute and darling. And I like the pots. The pots are very clean. I just have that mirrored on this side too. But actually I think I'll just, in the meantime, I'll just move them closer. So another succulent that I did the repotting with. I really like this classic terracotta color with this sedum in it, or succulent in it. So, alright everyone, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hit subscribe. If you haven't already, give it a thumbs up. Give me a chat and mention anything that you want to mention. I read the comments, all of them. So, well, until the next video, I'll check you later. Bye!